Hi, welcome back, Clearwater readers. We only have 2 more lessons and we are done with at-home learning for the year. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And today I'm going to teach you that readers share their opinions about books. Now, opinion, I know that while we are at school, we actually did a writing unit on an opinion pieces, which you gave an opinion whether or not you liked or disliked something. You gave 2 great reasons why you liked or disliked something, and then you finished out with your closing statement for your opinion piece. So you know what? The readers can do that exact same thing. I want you to know that readers who know books well have strong opinions, and readers just don't keep those opinions to themselves. You can recommend books you love the most, or you can give your opinion on maybe a book that you just didn't like too much. And that's totally fine. You don't have to like every single book that you read. I know in my life, I've read numerous books that I thought I would like, and at the end, I just really wasn't a big fan. But we're gonna focus on the positive today, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. And on the screen, you'll notice that there's a chart here. It says recommend books you love. Okay, so I'm gonna share a book that I love that we have read and watched a little bit this year. Frog and Toad are friends. Okay, now I looked at the table of contents, and in this table of contents, I noticed that one of my favorite stories in this book is called A Lost Button. Okay, so I read it, I've read it numerous times. I really enjoy this. So you might wonder, how can you recommend books you love to people? So the first one would be introduce the book and the main character. Okay, so if I was introducing this book, I would say it's Frog and Toad are friends, and the story is called The Lost Button, and the 2 characters are Toad and Frog. The second, retell the big things that happen, but don't give away the ending. So if I were to recommend this book, I would say, I love the story The Lost Button because Frog and Toad went on a walk, and then Toad realizes on the walk that he loses a button. So him and Frog and Toad, they're on their walk, they're looking around, and they find a bunch of buttons along the way. And as they're going, Frog is saying, hey Toad, is this your button? And Toad is like, no, that's not my button. But then instead of just leaving the button there, Frog actually keeps the button in his pocket. And then as the story goes on, Toad is angry. He can't find his button anywhere. And then that's it. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to give away the ending. Okay, so you can see that I fed the readers some great information about how they were walking through the woods and they kept finding buttons, but they did not belong to Toad or Frog. So that makes me want to read the end to figure out, did that happen? What actually happened at the end? And the third and final thing is you pass along the lesson. So in this lesson, it was friends work together, never giving up on trying to find that lost button. So today what I want you to do is in your book baggie or in a book that you have at home or on Mayan, read the book. I mean, you have to love that book. You have to have strong opinions about the book while you love it. So I want you to find one book, read the book again to recharge your memory, and then I want you to introduce the book and the main character or characters. I want you to retell the big things that happen, but don't give away the ending, and then pass along the lesson. Remember, you are selling this book to somebody that you think it's super duper important that they read because it's going to be life-changing, it's going to be life-altering, and you're passionate about that book. So today, that's what I want you to do. I want you to find that book that you love a lot, and I want you to sell that book to somebody that you live with or someone you can call and recommend it to them because libraries are opening up soon that you can get them curbside. So maybe someone will take your advice and go ahead and check out that book. So that's what I want you to do today. Have fun reading.